A very good brother, Peter Obi, thinks that he was rigged out of that election.
I'm not going to discuss Peter Obi here. I've told you.
There are those who think that that is going to be the next president of Nigeria.
I'm not going to discuss Peter Obi here. It's just...
But that's your brother.
Yes, of course. That's
where is solidarity?
There's no solidarity. I'm a member of APC. Any day I join Labour Party, I will have solidarity. I'm not going to discuss Peter Obi here.
You don't think Peter Obi is going to be...
I don't want to discuss Peter Obi. Please.
Why?
Because I don't want to do that. There's no problem.
You think he's a big force in the
No, I don't want to discuss Peter Obi in any kind.
Are you afraid to discuss Peter Obi because you know that he's a big political force?
Listen to me. I can discuss Tinubu. He's the leader of my party. I'm not a member of Labour Party. Any day you see members of Labour Party, you can ask them about Peter Obi.
You're a Southeast leader.
Yes, I'm a Southeast leader.
You're a big voice in the Nigerian politics.
I'm a big voice in the world economy and Nigerian politics, but I don't want to discuss Peter Obi.
Did he offend you?
No.
Or you're just afraid? Because you are the one who said, according to you, this is what you said. You said that your party, APC, not afraid of opposition coalition.
Well,
so why are you afraid to talk about Peter Obi?
No, because I don't want to discuss him.
What about...
I understand that this message can be misunderstood, but I really do not care. But it's quite disappointing that Seun Okinbaloye would make himself this cheap and trying to sway social media comments and focus more on social media conversation than discussing real issues. You have a guest in your studio who is a serving senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who's been a former governor, who is a member of the ruling party, the All Progressives Congress. And there are several things to talk about. We have talked about state police, talked about electoral reforms, talked about police reform, talked about judicial reforms, talked about oversight functions, constituency project, the overlapping budget, the issues about inserting budget padding. All you are seeking in an hour, in an interview that is never up to an hour, is to look for a way to draw social media commentary. And that is why the Nigerian media has become a puppet, has become really embarrassing. Because we've lost the deep-rooted, deep-seated nature of what media is around the world. And like I said, this can be misconstrued to thinking that, oh, I'm trying to do, because of Peter Obi. No, that's not the point. But I just said, how was that even an item in the conversation? How is that even something? Because all of the things that happens in our media space, and that's why there is no longer investigative journalism. The most that we can get from our journalists is to pick issues on social media and they try to elaborate it. That's why all of these stations now have social media reports. Is it supposed to be so? Money is so much money has been earmarked to follow up media stories, do a lot of things. Seun was in Edo State to reporting the Edo elections. But I'm waiting to see where Seun had his own personal investigative outlook. A few things he saw that was captured. This is the problem with the Nigerian space. And that's why it is not even more difficult to capture a content creator, a solo content creator, than to capture a media house. Because everything. Ask me. Everybody went on to gather at the conference center in Lagos to do a commissioning of a 30-kilometer road. It took an independent content creator to have gone to that road. To see that it is a disjointed arrangement. Nothing. It can even amass to the 30 kilometers that was being commissioned. All of the media houses in Nigeria have now become rubber stamp, just like the Nigerian Senate and the Nigerian institutions. What has happened to Nigeria? And that's why these politicians do not even care. I cannot even imagine, I'm not bragging, how many politicians call me every day, try to seek my attention, try to seek my collaboration to working with them. Because for them, the media houses have been discredited. They have messed them up. You are looking for how to insert an insult like you insult Peter Obi. That's how Benjamin Kalu became popular. I used to like that guy. I've been in a meeting where I met Benjamin Kalu. I spoke with him a few minutes. And then I thought, but because of all of this media propaganda, all of these things to validate and try to make Tinubu feel like I'm not with him, even though he's an Igbo man, that is how all of them got themselves. Now, they have lost. Who is going to, is it the same people that you are fighting your brother with that is going to embrace you? Are you not seeing what's happening in the western part? The top political figures. Today, Bakari went to meet with Tinubu. Adeleke of the PDP, I hear now that what is likely going to decamp, even though he has released a statement. That is how it happened in the Southwest. All of it is the people that are even on the ground that are the one that have independent outlook to say no. It doesn't mean that everybody moves there will move there. The top political figures, all of them are aligning with the sitting president. Bakari has gone to see him. Golesho can't follow Tinubu to go to... but you guys are looking for how to cause disjointment in other tribes so that it will continue to be a tribal something. Focus on what you are supposed to do and do the needful. There are so many issues to talk about in this country. Over 1,000 persons have been displaced in Niger. Over 200 persons dead in a flood. Look at what's happening in Kwara. The whole Benue State is the same thing. Katsina is bleeding. Your problem is, what do you think about? What is 2027? Very shallow. And this is what has happened to our institutions. That's why it's easy to sway them. Everybody is running shallow. Nobody is deep-rooted and deep-seated in their affairs. What is supposed to be the assignment of the fourth estate of the realm? You're not looking for social media likes and comments. A content creator will be taking content. A TV station is also taking social media content. How do you see? The guy say no one talk, you don't agree. The same thing happening in the churches. That is why it's difficult to even see that there is hope. Everything has been bastardized. Every institution, every sector, everything don't they messed up. So I will sit before OUK for 1 hour. He go sweat come on for there. You ask him shallow questions. Let's not even the chat. A serving senator of the Federal Republic, with all of the atrocities that this country and the National Assembly is constituting. Now you want it? What do you think of Peter Obi? He's blah blah blah. Your brother, your friend. The guy say, leave me. I don't want to talk about him here. There are more issues. Even though the man, not be said, I'm not here to even clap for UK. It doesn't sound as somebody that I should respect. But the man is trying to run away. Leave that matter. This is how they have used all southeastern political heads to. David Mai would always take every advantage to hit at Peter Obi. But ask yourself, as smart as Fayemi, the camp for Tinubu in APC primaries. Ask yourself, this is the strategy that they use continually. All of them account they on a pocket and I know what they do. Idiots.